Hi guys, Scott from Edge Lending Solutions. Hope you're all well. I'm coming to you from the Brisbane River down at Kangaroo Point, beautiful spot of the world. Now I had a question from a client a little while ago and I just wanted to touch on this, and this made me think about this being down here now. They said, hey Scott, I've just been, there's a new development on a marina and I've got an email land in my inbox and they're going to sell me a berth, a private berth. I can't remember what it was, it might have been $120,000, $150,000, somewhere in that range. Hey, as an investment, you know, I just sort of, it's unique. I want to have a look at it. I want to investigate it. You know, I want some money, Scott. What can you do? So first off, let's talk about that as an investment. I said to him, so what? Do you have a boat? You're gonna park your boat there? No. Purely going to be an investment. Apparently, you get all this rent. Apparently, I can lease it to somebody who wants to lease the berth out. And so we tried to get the numbers from him. It sounded like it was about 12%, 15% gross yield, and this is what excited him. I was like, oh wow, so that's quite a bit of money. By the time we put a lot of fees back in, it really wasn't that exciting at all. Net wasn't very large. So it wasn't exciting as the gross and bottom, top line and bottom line revenue numbers weren't as exciting. Okay, and then he said, all right, well, can you actually get me some money? And I said, yeah, absolutely. Are we going to borrow this money against another one of your real estate assets? And he said, no, I don't want to do that. I'm pretty tapped out in equity. I'm like, okay, there's the easy option gone. I don't know, what does that mean, Scott? Oh, well, I said, well, we'll probably have to do unsecured lending, almost like a personal loan. He said, no, it's too much. I'm like, yeah, you're right, it is too much to do that. We're not doing personal loans that are huge. And we said, so we came back and we said, okay, can we actually get finance for you know, a marina berth spot? And the answer is yes, but pretty expensive, very boutique. I was only one lender that would specifically do it, and they do a lot of like the marine type of things, right? And so we had this conversation with him, and he said, why is it so difficult to get finance on this marina berth? And I said, well, because the lender, when they're attaching their loan to the asset, doesn't really have much to take back off you and auction off if you decide that you're not going to pay the bills. I said, what have they got? They haven't got a block of land. They haven't even got a boat or a vehicle. It's water that is fluid and liquid. It's around in this area that is kind of these imaginary lines on a satellite, you know, across a bit of water, and the access cards down to a ramp. So this is why there's nothing for them to attach a security to. So it's a good example of if you ever put yourself in the lender's shoes, when you're trying to do a deal or something that's a bit boutique, put yourself in the lender's shoes and said, if I was going to lend someone some money to buy this asset and I had to take it back to get my money back and sell it because that is something went wrong with them, they didn't pay their bills, they died or something, what have I got? What have I got to resell and security? And then when you put your hat back on as a borrower, you go, yeah, I understand why I'm going to have to contribute a lot of cash, like a big deposit, because the loan to value ratio for the lender is going to be much smaller, if anything. So guys, do I think they're amazing investments? No, I don't. No, I don't. If I was a boat guy, if I had a boat, like some of my friends who've got boats, yeah, that makes sense for them. Makes sense for them that they're in that crowd. I'm not. So anyway, look, it just made me think about this story. You know, looking over at the water and seeing all the lovely people with their boats and how we can finance a berth. So. Anyway, guys, just remember, security is everything. I will leave you with that. Remember, life is a family sport. Give yours an edge. See ya.